What's up, my PT peeps? One Eye Bri back here to talk about The Walking Dead Season 7 Episode 2 discussion. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen the episode. I know it's late as Season 7 Episode 3 is coming this Sunday, but we were at Walker Stalker and traveling and all this other stuff, so let's just talk about it a little bit. 702 was pretty good, like I said. Spoiler warning if you haven't seen the episode, but here we go. 702 was pretty good. Right off the bat, did you like the guy named Jerry? Is he a new fan favorite? Deuces? Are you a big fan of him? He seems like the new lovable guy on the show that we need some more lovable guys because the Saviors are bullies and pieces of crap. We need some more guys like this. It's fruit time. So basically, Jerry is, I like him. I hope hopefully he sticks around for a while. Big bear kind of lovable guy who was the bodyguard for Ezekiel and the kingdom. So did you like him on there? Let us know what you liked about the episode. Did you like Jerry? Anything else that you might have just want to point out to us, Definitely gonna like seeing the kingdom and deuces. How about the fruit? It's fruit time. Did you pick up the Greek mythology reference? Well, basically the offering of the pomegranate to Carol was clearly a reference to the story of Hades and Persephone. In Greek mythology, Hades, the king of the underworld, was able to trap Persephone, goddess of springtime, flowers and vegetation in the underworld after eating a pomegranate seed. The eating of the pomegranate obviously didn't mean Carol would be trapped in the kingdom forever, but rather it was symbolic of the residents of the kingdom accepting the idea of the kingdom and King Ezekiel as a whole. After all, it's a rather weird concept. Did you pick up the pomegranate reference on there too? I had to look at that a couple different ways, but there you go. Basically, Richard says we were looking for you. He's talking to Daniel, not Morgan. I thought it was kind of there too. Just there we got some, semblance of them where they were going and continue the story. Did you see Morgan, what he was doing with the mailbox? We didn't know going in what it actually was at the house, but he's marking it for the others to find, or for him to find ways back, or probably Daryl or somebody like that to find them. We'll see how it plays out. I would like to see that too. Definitely, like I said, we got some information about later episodes, and we'll come back to play the markings for sure. So what do you think the markings will help out? Well, they're there because Carol is in that house, remember, that's marked on the mailbox. Did you pick up this Walker, the 1984 cult classic, Night of the Comet? I didn't. I found this information online, but that's just a little reference there too. Night of the Comet Walker. Shiva, what did you think? There's these great pictures on there too. There's a great behind the scenes on AMC.com if you want to see how they made her. It's pretty awesome, all the detail and everything. Overall, I thought it was great. I thought she looked great. I thought it was a good cat, good Shiva, good tiger. Didn't really see any problems or glitches or anything with her or whatever. Basically, I thought the roar, the facial expressions, just her sunbathing on there too, was cool. It was cool to see her. Shiva going forward, especially we got to see her a little bit more than I thought would be referenced to as well, especially at the end with her roar at the door when they go meet Carol at the creepy house. And overall, I thought it was pretty good and can't wait to see more of Shiva. Definitely excited for that. That's probably the biggest thing I'm excited for Season 7. Comics. Did you pick up that Carol is basically Michonne from the comics, and Ezekiel is definitely trying to get a relationship going with Carol? And there's a bunch of references like that too. This is just one little part. If you want to pause it and read there too, watch the episode, read the comic, whatever it is there too. But basically the setup for that is definitely planting the seed for Carol and Ezekiel going forward. Will it happen? Will it not? But the way they're sitting on the bench and he's opening up and that he's a zookeeper and about Shiva and he's letting his guard down and they're both, basically faking it to making it. And the whole thing at the end with the pomegranate knocking on the door, see how it goes. And at the end, Carol puts a little smile and a little smirk. So she's letting her guard down a little bit. Benjamin, whatever you want to call this newbie, basically, he's a big-time player for the kingdom and the storyline going with Ezekiel. He's a young noob that's going out there, but his father and everything, we'll talk about that in a second. But Ezekiel is trusting Morgan to teach Ben how to survive and everything after Ben's father and mother died, probably by the hands of Negan. If you listen to the story about it, they were trapped in walkers there too, but it sounds like Negan killed Ben's father and probably a bunch of other guys too. So Negan and the Saviors definitely went in against the kingdom. There's a big problem. How about this little guy too? His brother. And does anybody catch the reference? I didn't know this. I found this out online. That is actually Sophia's brother. That is Madison Lintz and that is their real life brother and sister there too. So Sophia is not on the show anymore. They brought another one in. He'll probably end up dying too. But Maxon and Madison, the pigs, the feral pigs. Everyone's thinking that it's going to cause tainted meat and another problem from there as well with the saviors, and that could be a problem. So we'll see how it plays out. But the pigs eating the walkers is not going to probably make them infected, because we're all infected already. So, and if they've been doing this for a while, the saviors would have already had problems with it. But there's going to probably be some repercussions, not to mean that they won't get sick or have problems or digestive things like that too, because the pigs aren't going to turn. They're not eating tainted meat of walkers. They're eating just the pigs that did that. But it would be interesting to see how it actually happens on the show. It probably will cause a problem going forward with the kingdom and the saviors. It already is a problem between this freaking asshole savior who punched Richard for no damn reason, and Ezekiel's making him get freaking punched in the face for doing that, taking licks for nothing. And you like Richard. How can you not like Richard already? He's saying that the saviors are a problem. He looks like a good guy. I'm rooting for him too. Who can like the saviors? The saviors are bullies, assholes, pricks, people you just want to get rid of anyway. But this guy's getting a finger and he's getting free punches in like that too, which is some bullshit on there. So we'll see how it plays out. Just thought this picture was great. Ezekiel and Carol going forward. So we'll see. I thought it was a good episode overall. We'll see what the repercussions of the pigs are. Donatello Morgan. We need Morgan to kick some ass of the saviors. He was actually trained by the actor who played Donatello on the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle movies, and so was Jesus. He was actually trained by him as well. So there you go, guys. Like, share, subscribe. Let us know what you think. Thank you for watching, and you guys are awesome.